In this video, I'm going to show you one of my absolute favorite techniques to fuzz web applications. It involves using Haptyc Turbo Intruder with Radamsa, and the best part is it's so easy to set up. Here, as you can see, we have our post request to the login mechanism of OWASP Juice Shop, and there's an email parameter that we already have our payload position defined for in the Haptyc format. And all I'm going to do, because I already have Radamsa installed and available on the path of my system, all I need to do is I'm going to delete this modifier of our data right here, and I'm just going to use Radamsa like this because it is already built into Haptyc. There's already an interface defined for us there so that it calls the tool on the command line. I click attack, and there we go. The attack is off. And if you scroll through the payloads here, you'll see that Radamsa is providing all kinds of interesting mutations on our base input. And as a result, it's also causing some very interesting responses. So we could just simply sort by something like the length here to try and find some of the interesting responses that indicate likely error conditions in the application that are worth exploring a little bit further. Now, in this case, we didn't send that many requests, so it's very easy to look through all of the responses. But if you send many, many more cases, which you're very likely going to want to do, you probably want some other logic to filter the responses. In this case, as you can see, if I sort by the rows, we are looking at all 50 responses that we've received from the application here because we haven't defined any interesting filter. If I go back to the configuration of this attack, you'll see that the response handling is designed simply to add every case to the response table that we inspect afterwards. So in a future video, I'm going to look at good ways to modify this logic so that you get what are hopefully unique and interesting responses rather than all of the responses that you'll then have to filter and look through manually.